After Russia annexed Crimea in 2014, fighting erupted in eastern Ukraine. Pro-Russian separatists in Donetsk and Luhansk declared independence, leading to a bloody conflict that killed over 14,000 people by 2021. To stop the bloodshed, Ukraine, Russia, and European mediators signed the Minsk agreements in 2014 and 2015. These deals aim to secure a ceasefire, withdraw heavy weapons, and give special autonomy to Donetsk and Luhansk. But the agreements were fragile. Fighting never fully stopped, and Russia accused Ukraine of refusing to negotiate, while Ukraine blamed Russia for secretly arming the separatists. By 2021, tensions were at an all-time high. Russia stationed over 100,000 troops near Ukraine's border, claiming it was for military exercises. The world watched nervously, fearing a full-scale war. The US and NATO warned Russia against invading. They proposed diplomacy, but Russia demanded that NATO stop expanding eastward, a demand the West refused. Then on February 24, 2022, Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Missiles struck Kyiv and other cities, while Russian troops advanced from multiple directions. Despite being outnumbered, Ukraine's resistance was fierce. President Zelensky refused to flee, and ordinary Ukrainians took up arms to defend their country. Over the past 3 years, the war between Russia and Ukraine has taken many turns, each shaping the conflict's trajectory in unexpected ways. Let's take a look at the major developments that have defined this ongoing struggle. In February 2022, Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Russian forces attacked cities all over the country, trying to take control quickly. One of the worst battles happened in Mariupol, a key port city. Russian troops surrounded it, cutting off food, water, and medical supplies. The city was almost destroyed, and many civilians lost their lives. But Ukraine fought back harder than anyone expected. Russian troops tried to capture Kyiv, the capital, but Ukrainian forces stopped them. By April, Russia had no choice but to pull back from the north, admitting defeat in that part of the war. Later that year, Ukraine took the offensive. In September, they launched a major counterattack in the Kharkiv region, pushing Russian troops out of several key areas. This was a turning point, proving that Ukraine was not only defending itself, but also capable of winning back land. By 2023, the war had slowed down. Both sides were fighting, but neither was able to make big gains. Russian and Ukrainian forces dug trenches and used heavy artillery, leading to a long and painful standoff. Cities in eastern Ukraine suffered daily bombings, and civilians continued to be caught in the middle. Meanwhile, countries around the world reacted. The West hit Russia with more economic sanctions, trying to weaken its war effort. At the same time, Ukraine received more weapons, money, and humanitarian aid from the US and Europe to keep fighting. In 2024, the war changed again. Russian forces made small but steady gains in eastern Ukraine, capturing important towns like Avdiivka and Kharkov. They used heavy artillery and large waves of soldiers to break through Ukrainian defenses. Ukraine, however, surprised everyone by attacking inside Russia. Its forces launched cross-border operations in the Kursk region, hitting military bases and supply centers. This was a big shift. Ukraine was no longer just defending itself. It was taking the fight to Russian soil. Now in 2025, the war rages on. Neither side has achieved a decisive victory. Cities continue to be bombarded, soldiers remain locked in battle, and millions of civilians still live in fear. Yet behind closed doors, new diplomatic efforts are underway. Reports suggest that the United States and Ukraine are set to hold discussions in Saudi Arabia, exploring possible pathways to peace. The future of this conflict remains uncertain, and its implications are profound. We want to hear from you. What do you think lies ahead for Ukraine and Russia? Can peace be achieved, and at what cost? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.